Are you thinking of upgrading or buying a unit in the Chuan Park? If yes, stick around, this video is for you. Hi everyone, it's Kaiser from Kaiser Home Advisory. The upcoming Chuan Park is just right next to MRT, close to reputable schools, shopping malls and popular food spot. But it will also come with a higher price tag. Some said price will start from 2005 PSF. So is this an overpriced project for an OCR condo? In this video, I'll cover 5 points to help you decide if the Chuan Park is worth considering. So number 1, we're going to talk about the project overview. Number 2, the estimated launch pricing. And number 3, is the Chuan Park overpriced? And number 4, we're going to talk about the risk and exit strategy. Last but not least, we're going to talk about 3 factors to consider beyond the price. And also, you may check out my full articles linked down below for a detailed guide to the Chuan Park. Let's go. Just a quick overview. The Chuan Park is a new concept redevelopment of the former Chuan Park, which was jointly acquired by Kingsford and MCC Land through a 890 million on block sales. The Chuan Park is a 99-year leasehold new launch condo in District 19, comprising 3 blocks of 22-story, 2 blocks of 19-story, a total of 916 units. So with 916 units, the Chuan Park can be considered as a mega project. So for context, let's compare with Grand Diamond, a mega project with 1008 units. In short, if you look at the chart here, Grand Diamond is only 2/3 the size of the new Chuan Park. So we're expecting a comparable range of facility. It will also come with 2 shops, basement car park, swimming pool, communal facilities, and landscape deck. And more details to be released on the actual preview. So far we do not have any information. Secondly, the location of the Chuan Park. It is just a stone throw away from Lorong Chuan MRT station, which connects to 5 major MRT lines, offering you an easy access to all parts of Singapore. So you want to go makan at Next, you're just 1 station away. Or you want to go shopping at Orchard Ion, it is just 1 stop to Bishan and 5 more stops to Orchard. Plus, you are connected to both the downtown line and the east-west line. So how convenient is that? So for those who are driving, you will have an easy access to the major road like PIE, CTE and Upper Serangoon Road for seamless commuting. So for parents with school-going children, we have St. Gabriel Primary, CHIJ, Our Ladies of Good Counsel, Yangzheng, Zhonghua, Guochuan Secondary School, all within the 1 kilometer radius. And in addition, we also have the Australian International School, which is just a few bus stops away, and also Nanyang JC, which is just a few minutes away. Next up, let's talk about the Chuan Park's estimated launching price. Location, MRT, schools, amenities. The size of the developments are check all the boxes. So here comes the biggest question. How much? That's probably why you end up on YouTube and found my video, because you want to know the answer. Price, more often than not, it is quite important to upgraders and first-time home buyer like us. Look at the chart here. After accounting all the expenses including land cost, construction, financing, marketing costs, and the estimated break-even price will be $2,229 per plot ratio. And these are the estimated average launch PSF at different profit margin by the developers. There are also 2 things to take into account. Number 1, in today's market, as a consumer ourselves, we are more cautious and sensitive to high property prices due to high interest rates and economic uncertainty. And a lot of buyers like us, we are observing, we are watching and waiting at the site to spot good opportunity. And number 2, developers have a 5-year windows to clear all their inventories, otherwise they will have to pay ABSD. So let's put ourselves into their shoes. To kickstart the sales effectively, the developer might initially set an attractive price point and gradually increase the price after a certain percentage of the units are sold. So this kind of strategy can help the developer to drive healthy sales momentum for a mega project like this. Assuming the Chuan Park is launching at the 10% profit margin, a brand new 900 square feet 3-bedders will be priced starting from $2.3 million. So the next question that you might have is that, is the quantum of $2.3 million for 900 square feet 3-bedders worth considering for upgraders and first-time home buyer like us? Do you think it is expensive or acceptable? Comment down below and let me know what you think. It is a fact that the Chuan Park will be launching at a much higher PSF than its neighboring resale condo. But does it mean that the Chuan Park is overpriced as an OCR condo? Before we jump into any conclusion, let's look at the age gap and the price gap between the future Chuan Park and its resale condo. Among the 4 neighboring resale condo, the Scala built in 2010 is the newest. The other 3 condos are over 20 years old, which are less appealing to first-time home buyers and upgrader like us. Let me ask you a question here. Would you find it convincing, or would you find it okay to pay a higher maintenance fee for a pool and other facility that's 2 decades old and let your children swim in it? Well, some people they won't mind, but for me, I certainly do. So in this case, we're going to take the Scala as the main competitor for the Chuan Park. The Scala is currently transacting at the average price of 1007 PSF, while the Chuan Park is expected to launch at 2004 PSF and beyond. So there is also a 14-year age gap between the two and a $700 PSF difference. Based on a 10-year growth average for resale condo, it is at 3.3% annually. Let's use 3% as a conservative number. It will translate to roughly 50 PSF increase per year. So when we take 50 PSF times 14 year, which equals to $700, in other words, a $700 per square foot between the Chuan Park and the Scala is completely fair and justifiable. Also, let's check out the latest listing on PropertyGuru. We can see that all the 3 beders 904 square feet are selling at 2001 PSF, which is not far from the estimated of 2004 and 2005 for the Chuan Park. So in my personal opinion, if the Chuan Park does launch at 2004 and beyond, the price is completely justifiable, fair and not overpriced despite being an OCR condo. We have already discussed and justified that the Chuan Park will be launching at a much higher PSF, but I know some of you might still have concerns and reservations due to the sheer price gap. What if I enter at 2004 and 2005 and I cannot exit next time? And those neighboring projects, they are much bigger in space, lower in PSF. Should I consider resale project instead? I completely understand and completely get you. We're all humans and sometimes we're all emotion driven. How about we analyze the past resale statistic logically and see what conclusion we can extract from it. Firstly, the Chiltern Park has total 500 units and only 77 units have exchanged hands for the past 29 years. In addition, there is 0 transaction as of Q1 2024. Why is that so? Secondly, despite healthy transaction in the spring bloom, note that there are still many first generation owners who are still holding onto their property with an entry price of 400, 500 PSF. Next, only 9 out of 390 units were transacted in 2022 and 2023. How many first generation owners are there who is still holding onto their property at $600 and $700 PSF? Last but not least, similar trend can be observed in the Scala. There could be still many first generation owners who are still holding onto their property at 1001 to 1003 PSF. After looking at the past resale transaction for the neighboring project, it might seem a little bit confusing. So let me break it down for you. The data indicates that there is likely a group of owners who bought their properties at a very low price per square foot. It can be as low as 400 per square feet and have not sold yet. So let's say after seeing the actual price of the Chuan Park and you feel that the price is too high and instead you decide to buy a unit in the Scala at 1700 PSF, which could feel more reasonable and cheaper. However, one day another black swan event hits, another economic downturn. Everyone is forced to sell their property. So for the owner, the first generation owners at the Scala who enter at 400, 500 PSF, they can easily exit at let's say 1400 PSF and still make a profit. What about you, who enter at 1700 PSF? Putting all the profit aside, can you safely exit without a loss? We all know that new launch condo often come with a higher price tag, but buying into a new launch condo offer us the first mover advantage, where every buyer start on equal footing. So when everybody start on equal line, do you think it is easy or hard to exit in the future? Other additional benefits include early bird discounts, brand new and modern facilities, a broader range of all the unit selections, as well as a higher capital appreciation in value in the future. So in this case, the Chuan Park does offer us the above mentioned. There are 3 significant factors that you should consider beyond the price. First, the urgency of your family housing needs, the supply in the area, and the challenging traffic condition in the area. Number 1, the Chuan Park is expected to be completed in the late 2028. So if your family needs a place to live in immediately, you might have to consider moving back to your parent place if there is enough space and they are welcoming, which could be the most cost-effective solution for you. Otherwise, you will face a potential of 6-figure rental expenses for the next 3 years until the Chuan Park is ready for moving. Secondly, the supply is scarce for family upgraders. In 2023, only a total of 22 3-bedroom units in the neighboring condos were sold. This means that there was a limited supply of such family units in the area. A plausible reason for the low turnover in the area is that family value is convenient, MRT access, proximity to school, and they choose to stay put, they don't want to sell. If your family is considering an upgrade to a 3-bedroom unit in this area to match a typical 4-room flat, you need 3 rooms minimum, the limited supply could be challenging to your upgrade. Some say your chance of getting a 3-bedroom unit at the Chuan Park is much higher than getting a resale unit here. So let that sink in. Last but not least, the traffic can be an issue in Lorong Chuan, particularly due to its proximity to schools. Moreover, evening traffic also increased as people return home from work. So if you are driving in this area, this is something that you got to deal with. By now, you should have a better understanding of the Chuan Park's estimated launch price and the investment potential. However, your family's needs and wants always come first, and it is important to evaluate the risk involved before making any decision. At the moment, no one, including myself, has specific detail on the actual price, project site plan, unit mix, and layout, except the Chuan Park's developer. So if you're interested in learning more about the Chuan Park, do get in touch with me now to receive first-hand information. By the way, there are several exciting new launches coming up in 2024. Which project are you interested in exploring further? A. Champions Way in Woodlands, B. Clementi Avenue 1, C. Tampines Avenue 11, D. Lorong 1 Toa Payoh, E. Others. Comment down below and let me know what you think.